COVID-19, donation goes to Runner's Choice. And with that, we are going to go to Max Payne 2 with Matt. Matt, take it away.
Hello, I am Matt, and I'm joined by Hutchtee.
Hello.
Who is going to commentate this amazing game. So one thing I want to point out before I start is I will be playing on the hardest difficulty, which is Dead on Arrival. It doesn't actually make that much of a difference apart from the fact that you only get 4 saves. It's pretty much the same difficulty as Detective. It literally doesn't make the game harder. So the timer will start when I skip the first cutscene, so I will give you a countdown. So 3, 2, 1, go. So this level is just a lot of movement, not really much to explain. I can try and explain like the main movement I will be doing, which is it's like side like strafing and side jumping as well, which is the fastest way to move. So that's the first level done. It's pretty simple. So do you want to explain the super jump quickly before I get to the thing?
So basically the super jump is essentially switching weapons with the hotkeys, and as you're switching weapons you press jump, and Max defies the laws of gravity and can jump really high.
Right, so I'm going to do a little skip here. So up here there's a cutscene trigger, and I want to try and bonk my head on it. Oh, like that. So basically now we were down there, now we're up here, so we're on top of the catwalk. But I need to backtrack a little bit to actually hit a trigger to allow me to progress. So there it is. So now I can go to the elevator that I just called. See, like one said, I'm going to be switching guns from like a 2-handed weapon to a 1-handed weapon, or vice versa, to super jump, which makes me go very high. So I need to pick up the shotgun from this guy to allow me to do this. There's going to be some boxes here.
You'd have no chance.
And I'm just going to super jump over these, little shortcut. So the next level coming up is kind of tricky, and I hope it goes well because there's a lot of shooting in it. So there's a bunch of stuff I have to do in this level, but the first part is just a lot of movement. I just got to go up these staircase. Also, I look down at the floor a lot. It's not actually fast, it's just a habit. I can't control it. So I'm going to kill this guy because he has he's actually a friendly, but he has an AK and grenades, and I need those because they are very useful. So I'm going to do a thing here. So in this game there is a super slowdown bonus which wasn't in Max Payne 1, and I can use it here to actually get through this door before it closes, and that allows me to skip going all the way around. And I can actually spam slow-mo as well to make me go a little bit faster in some spots. Right, so this guy can survive. I just gotta kill him. So just optimal killing in this level pretty much.
This room is a little bit scary in general, ain't it? Because
yeah, this one is. I need to wait for this guy to push off this box. I'm gonna kill these two. A guy's gonna come through this door. I need to kill him quick. And then I need to throw a grenade up there, and hopefully they die. I think they die. There's some painkillers there as well. So now we just wait. This is on the timer now. Nothing I can really do to speed it up. There's one last enemy who's gonna spawn. So I just pick up some stuff while I wait for this guy. So now I'm gonna do another trick. This one's I can try and explain it. So I'm gonna delay killing this last guy here. I'm gonna hit the end level trigger and then kill him, which triggers the end of the level. Now I'm gonna use the super slowdown bonus again, because in this level it's actually slowed down, but if we use it, it actually speeds the game up a lot. So I can just go really fast. The game gets confused when you activate the slow motion when it's sped up in this level, and you just go really fast. It's very confusing.
And you can see that the normal mode of travel to get down the stairs is just to side roll.
Yeah. So if you, there's a lot of downtime here. I just gotta wait. So if you want to read any donations, go ahead.
Absolutely. We have $50 from Binary saying, GDQ, dearest of all my friends, the Max Payne games have to be some of my favorite of all time. Glad to see arguably the best one used for such a good cause. Thanks to everyone for what you do.
So
We have 100.
Oh, go on. It's fine.
We have $100 from Lost in Now 40, who says, love you guys. As a healthcare worker, I understand the importance of PPE to safeguard lives. Worthy cause to support. Hugs and keep going fast.
Right, so coming up in this level, there's a really cool trick, probably the coolest trick in the game, and I'm going to use a pizza box to do some fun things. So I need a Molotov, and that's why I picked up a lot of stuff before. I needed a lot of Molotovs. So there's a pizza box out this window, and I'm going to basically just use it to go to space. So I'm going to line myself up on it a specific way, and then I basically throw a Molotov down and jump, and hopefully I can get onto this ledge, which isn't working.
Yeah, this one could be a little bit finicky because for some reason the box itself, like once you shoot it, the collision's a bit weird on it, because initially it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything, but when you shoot it, it then tends to have collision. It's really weird.
I'm gonna restart the level because I made a save. I made a save before after I shot it, so I couldn't realign myself, and that's probably why I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. Like this is actually really easy. I don't know why I failed it. There we go. I just put myself in the wrong spot on the pizza box. It's fine. So we launch ourselves up here, and then we basically just skip this entire level.
Don't forget, you need two grenades.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to. Okay, good. So I'm gonna do another trick here with the sleeper slow down. So I'm gonna roll to kill this guy. I'm gonna throw a grenade, and I need to delay killing him for as long as possible, so I get that sleeper slowdown bonus, and I'm going to use it to get through this fire. You can get through this fire without it, but it just makes it a lot easier. Like that. And that skips that level as well, pretty much. That is just some optimal killing.
As soon as you step in that fire, it's like instant death.
So it's got to kill these guys fast. I'm going to throw a Molotov in there to kill the rest. And that's that level done. Straight away here, I'm going to do...
Is all of them guys in that van are facing the wrong direction as the doors open. So I don't know what they're going to do to Max facing that direction, but
yeah,
there you go.
It's pretty funny. So this level's all just movement. There's no enemies to kill in this level. So basically what I'm doing here is when you empty your gun, I didn't even explain that, there's so much to explain. So when I empty my gun, when it has no bullets in the gun, I can actually shoot dodge without going into slow motion. I'm going to use that quite a lot in some spots. So like here, I'm going to use it again to get this cutscene a bit faster. Also, I like how I got the soft lock at the start of the level, which hasn't happened all day. Pretty good. Sometimes, I don't know why it happens to me now, but sometimes when I start a level, I just can't move. Don't know why. So I'm going to wait a certain time here, I'm going to jump, and I'm going to hit the trigger a little bit earlier. So I'm going to do, so in this game with the super jump, it's all about timing. So if I time it at a certain point, I can actually get a peak super jump, which lets me go the highest it'll possibly let me, and I can get over this wall. That was bad, but it's fine.
You can also do double, triple, and probably infinite number of jumps as well, if
you can like do all the inputs fast enough, which is probably impossible. But we do use triple jumps, but that's about it. We don't go any further than that.
Your other self suddenly fallen silent. We had both lost our...
So this game is split into parts. So this is part 1 we're in right now, and this next level is the last level of part 1. So this is another awkward level with a lot of stuff to do and a lot of killing. So I basically, what I need to do, at the start here, I just have to wait for like a few seconds for them to unlock the elevator.
How come you're alive?
So there's going to be 2 guys. I need to kill both of them because one of them will drop me a grenade, and that is important.
For this to work, I was going to have to...
So I kind of just have to wait until this door opens. There's 2 guys through this door that I need to kill. Get a grenade from them. So I'm gonna do a super jump across here to actually skip a part of this level. It's never out of bounds, basically. Well, not really, but we're not meant to be here yet. I'm gonna jump down here and I'm gonna hit a trigger there that allows me to survive that fall. And I'm just gonna try and get through this part without taking too much damage. That's pretty good. I'm gonna throw a nade there because it's gonna distract those dudes. And they won't shoot at me, which is very useful in a game where you don't want to be shot at. I'm gonna kill this guy. So I'm gonna do a trick here.
When you got through that actually looked really good. That's probably the best I've seen you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna do a trick here. In this game, if you're in a cutscene while you're falling, you don't take fall damage. So I hit that guy off, which triggers a cutscene, and then I jump. Well, then I jump, and then I basically can survive that fall to get down there. Now we just gotta optimally kill some of these guys.
Someone had got the Mona. Nothing.
Now this last part, so I'm gonna throw a grenade here.
Find another way down to the lobby.
And then kill this guy. This guy's a boss enemy, so he has more health. And then there's just a few more enemies left. 3 to be exact. There we go. Now one more enemy that comes through this door, and then that's part 1 over. And that's part 1. So this level is I did have to do a lot of waiting at the start, so if you got any donations, go ahead now.
Absolutely. We have $25 from the Iron Snail saying, thank you all so much for putting this together and donating your skills and time to help protect our healthcare workers and keep them healthy. All of you are so awesome. We think you're awesome, the Iron Snail. $25 from Jen saying, so glad to see you guys are gaming for good again. Thanks to everyone for their hard work setting this up. And $20 from Rocky, who says, had to donate for the dream team, Mattmatt and Hutchtee.
Thanks, Rock. So I just have to wait for a certain line of dialogue and then I can leave this room. Because this part's on a timer and we basically have to go to a lockup downstairs and it won't unlock until a certain point, so we just have to kind of wait. So when that line of dialogue finishes, I go. I just have to go to the lockup. This level's pretty boring, there's not really much to it, it's just a lot of waiting. Although there is a few enemies we get to kill at the end, but that's about it.
The cells were downstairs.
Also, you're going to hear Max repeating himself a lot here.
I need a statement. Payne only sacks. I need a statement.
Billy
Don't worry
Max
about
is
it.
getting all of the questions wrong.
Yeah. So here's Mona, she's in here. We say hello, and we
I
leave.
didn't want to have anything to do with what. Can I use your phone? I need to make.
So now this police station's been invaded by the cleaners and now we've got to escape. There's going to be 3 on the other side of this door, or not. Hello? Why are they so delayed? Okay, I wanted to make sure I killed them because it's risky if I don't. So I can actually spam slow motion here, which one makes me go a little bit faster, but it also makes it so that they can't shoot me, which is obviously useful in a game where you don't want to be shot at. So do you know the trick with the door and the cutscene with the slow motion? Can you explain that?
Yeah.
I couldn't get it out of my head.
So at the end of this level, there's a door right before cutscene needs to be triggered. What Matt's going to do is he's going to go into slow motion, and there's a reload animation when you're in slow motion or in bullet time, which you'll probably see in a moment where he spins. Now, doing that going into the cutscene allows you to actually move within the cutscene and position yourself, and when you transition into the cutscene, you can actually end it sooner. So basically, you just avoid watching the cutscene. It's much quicker.
Actually, let me do this first. This part's hard. I'm going to do a bunch of super jumps to get to the top of this atrium.
Explosives.
Oh. No.
Our containers filled with explosives.
So I have to time
Basically,
these
Max
properly.
Payne is just Spider-Man, but without the webs.
Yeah. So now, because of that cutscene glitch I did to skip that level, I'm basically invincible at the moment, so I can't actually die. And I'm going to use that to my advantage here to actually skip this level as well. So since I can't die, I don't take any fall damage. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do a big drop down here and just skip the level. So coming up actually is probably some of the hardest level of the games. So these are the Mona levels and they are really difficult. So you actually play as Mona in this game. And I need to do a bunch of precise super jumps here. That's good. This level's really difficult, so I'm gonna hopefully try and do well.
Yeah,
So I need to do
unfortunately,
some
the enemy
peak
can
super
do
jumps here.
a lot of damage to you throughout this level, no matter how quick you kill them. Sometimes you'll just take quite a large amount of damage.
So I'm going to come up to this door and I'm going to run away from it. And there's going to be 3 guys with ski masks. 1. I need to kill all 3 of them. There we go. And now that'll open this door for me. So I knock them down by jumping into them and then I just jump up here. That is very bad. I took loads of damage, but it's fine. That's that level then. That went okay. Oh. So coming up is the first point I'm going to do a super triple jump. So the way I do it is I basically switch from a two-handed weapon to a one-handed weapon and then back to a two-handed weapon. And I can triple jump. I'm going to land on that railing. Or not.
Quite precise, this.
And I'm going to super jump up here to get out of bounds. Maybe just jump over here. So I'm going to do another suit jump here to get down a bit quicker. So I don't like my health here, but I should be okay, I hope. As long as I do this part right. What? Hello? Okay. I couldn't move, that's good.
Do you want me to explain
I'm going
this?
to redo that. If you know how I do it, then yeah.
Yeah, so what Matt's going to do is he's going to do a super jump. From the super jump, he's actually going to do like a bullet time reversed shot against that enemy. Depending on timing and positioning, he can actually get himself down onto the lower level from that point. But that one is a little bit precise as well. You can end up dying because there's like a kill plane up there, but as long as you get the positioning right, then you can hit that scene and basically just land.
Okay, I see the lift.
That's that level done.
Cleaners are gone. It's all
Apart from that one part, those my levels are pretty okay. So now we're on part 3. This is the last part of the game, but we're only like halfway through the run. This part's pretty long compared to the first 2. I think it's just because part 2 is really short. Yeah, so this is another nightmare sequence, just a bunch of movement. So I'm actually going to start side rolling here. Which is actually a newish strat that people realise that you can it's actually faster to just side roll instead of jump. So, not a lot, but it's easy to go through doors as well with it, which makes it a lot more convenient, because if you're jumping at a door, you just kind of get stuck sometimes and it's annoying. So we hit a cutscene there. Also, that doesn't have collision apparently.
Matt does need to be careful here because there's 2, I don't even know what you call them, like stands.
Oh yeah, those things, deadly.
Whilst you're in slow motion as well, if you hit those stands, the collision from the stands can actually just kill Max, like no reason. It's almost as if he gets hit by them and that's it. The collision goes a bit weird here. Matt does have to try and avoid them.
They have killed me before. If you land on them and awkwardly, you can just die, and it's silly. So now I just have to wait for a few seconds. So if you've got a donation, you can read it.
Absolutely. $12 from Anonymous that says, thank you, GDQ, for helping fight the pandemic. Here's to an awesome weekend.
Right, so this level's the hospital. There's a lot going on. So basically, we've lost all our guns because we got shot at the end of that other level. Wait. What happened? What is happening? I'm so confused. Anyway, so we've lost all our guns. We don't have any. And we basically have to go and get some. So we just have to go to this specific room where these enemies are going to follow me into. And it's kind of like going to play a scene where they're like, where is he? We need to find him, and then I can get them the gun. But while I'm waiting for them, I'm just going to grab some painkillers. From some of these lockers. So there they are. His head just went the other way when his body, yeah, it's pretty good. So I kind of want to go at a specific point so I can get through this door. And there's a shotgun here. Very nicely placed for me to steal. So I'm going to wait for these to get close and I'm going to knock them over just so I don't take damage. This level was actually really difficult sometimes. Like, the damage you take is completely random. And it's very sad. So I have to kill every enemy in this area. I've only got 19 bullets. What? Okay, I need to take this careful because I don't want to trigger a reload animation because it's very slow. A few more enemies left. How are you not dead? Oh no. Okay, that was fun. That was sketchy. That first guy, I know I shot him a bunch in the face, but apparently he just didn't do anything. So I'm going to do some triple jumps here to get up here a bit quicker. And I'm also going to do the same thing in this next room to get up here a bit quicker. So this part is really difficult sometimes. I need to not take a lot of damage. I need to do this really precisely. So I'm going to roll up here. I need to roll off and heal. And then there's two enemies in this area. I need to kill them. Or not. There we go. Okay, that's fine. That was sketchy, but... Then I'm going to spam slow motion so I can get through this door before it closes. Oh, okay. That's fine. So I shoot there because it triggers this dialogue. If this dialogue that's playing right now does not trigger, I cannot finish the level. And I shoot there because for whatever reason it triggers it. So this next level is wait, what? Okay. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but that is fine, I guess. Oh.
Wait, so is it just reloaded a previous point?
It just sent me back. I didn't die. It just sent me back to my last save, even though I didn't die. Why? Okay. This is going as well as I expected for this game at Marathon. I don't know why.
It is a quirky game.
They get through so quickly. What? I'm really confused at the moment, I'm not gonna lie.
It ain't never happened before moment.
Yes, that's never happened before. And I don't know why it happened in the first place. Literally all you do is you come in there, you kill these two, and then you just spam the button to skip the cutscene, and I just died. That time I didn't die. Okay, well, it's fine. I don't understand. Anyway. So now we're actually on the next level, even though I was meant to be on it about 2 minutes ago. So we can skip this entire level by just jumping over this wall. Pretty hard. I just have to go to the end. There's a bunch of enemies here actually, so I'm going to jump up here and do a specific set of movements to try and avoid their bullets so they don't shoot me. And then I just got to kill the last few enemies. At least I got the ammo, that's good. So now we're on the... I don't even know how to describe this level. Basically, we just have to escort this dude. Yeah, but not much. There's a few things I could do to speed it up, but not a lot. No, that's the wrong button.
I'd say at this point,
So I have to wait for that dialogue.
probably a good time for donations at this point because you've just got to wait now, haven't you?
I just need to explain one thing and then you can... To be fair, it is an auto-scroller. Well, not an auto-scroller, it is an SL mission, but there is a lot of stuff that I'm doing still. Like killing certain enemies and stuff. But if you want to read some out after, in a second, then you can go ahead. I'll let you know. Just want to do this part quickly, and then you can read some out. So I need to kill 4 enemies here, and I'm going to do something pretty funny. So over here there's a button. I'm going to press this button. I'm going to throw a grenade here. Don't know why it works, it just works. Don't ask. So, kill 3 enemies here. And I'm going to throw 2 grenades over there. To kill them. And then him, and then that's it. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, there we go. So now you can read out some donations because there's a lot of waiting that I've got to do now.
You got it. We have $100 from Metal Slime saying, giving what I have so that people who are losing a lot can have what they need. There's also $50 from Neko Kaneko-san saying, it's not much, but it's what I have to spare right now. Let's freeze this virus out. And $25 from Rat Patrol, who says, GDQ is one of the reasons I'm proud to be a gamer. Keep up the good work.
Okay, we just have to wait for him. He's very slow. He's gonna open this door for me. So I need to do some specific things here. I need to be fast enough that I can skip, like I can get upstairs before some dialogue triggers. Because if I do that, it's gonna make the enemies in the next wave spawn downstairs instantly. So I need to, as soon as I kill this second guy here, I need to go up quickly. I need to super jump up here, and then I need to wait for this dialogue. Once he says have a heart attack, then they'll should spawn. There we go. And I just kill them. If you're down there when he says that, they won't spawn straight away. There's four of these guys. Get some stuff here, some M4 ammo. I'm gonna wait for a second. If you go too fast, you can't trigger this next part. I'm gonna kill that guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. So now, Vinny on high FPS actually gets stuck in this door. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save here, and then as soon as he gets stuck, I'm gonna save again. And he should just go through. Now just a bunch more killing.
I mean, I'm surprised he can get through that door with that big head. To be honest.
Yeah. He's special. So kill these 3, and now we just have to wait for Vinny to do some things, do some more complaining, and then some more enemies will spawn from this wall. So yeah, we just have to wait for him. This literally just making sure he doesn't die, and that's this level. So 1, 2, and 3. So something pretty funny is going to happen in a minute. So there's a van that's going to try to break in through that door. But first I need to wait for Vinny to get on this car so I can press his button to bring him up, because he can't get up those stairs apparently. But yeah, there's that garage door. You can see it. There's the car. It's already on it. I need to kill these 4. And then just go to the last part. You can't really push him, I'm just waiting. Because there's going to be four more enemies that spawn, I think, and then that's the end of this level. So, if I shoot now, I'm going to shoot this, but if I go into first person, I can actually shoot them before they can even see me. Because logic. You know, just have to wait for the end of the level to trigger. That's the level done. So now we're on the last Mona level, I think. This one's got a bunch of skips I'm going to do, and it's kind of complicated, so I'll try my best to explain it. So down here, there's some fire, and I kind of want to dive through it a specific way so I don't take a lot of damage, or basically no damage whatsoever. Like that. So I took a little bit of damage. That's good. That's what I want. And then to jump through this fire, to do the same thing. There we go, good. And then I'm going to dive through this electricity in a certain way. I made the save at the wrong point, that's okay. I'm going to dive through in a certain way I can actually get through it without dying. And that basically skips this entire level, so we've just got to go to the end of the level now. And then we've got another nightmare sequence with not a lot happening, so if you've got some more donations, you can read those.
You got it. We have $15 from Halcyon235, who says, "Heyo, it's time once again to unite for something bigger than ourselves and have a blast doing it." Also $150 from Crimson Rust, who says, "For my darling wife watching," and $50 from Fry. You may be able to guess. He says, "Shut up and take my money."
So, this is one of the nightmare sequences where you can actually kill an enemy and gain the speed boost from it during the nightmare sequence. So I'm going to kill this guy here, which gives me the speed up. It doesn't last very long, but you still get it. So it's a little bit faster. Also, I need to time these jumps. I can't just hold the button down. If you have a gun in your hand, you can't hold the roll button. You have to tap it, which is annoying for this part, but there's nothing I can really do to get around that. So I'm just going to basically just dive like this to the end of the level. Pretty fun. So after this level, there's only 2 more levels left in the game, and the next level's kind of got a hard trick in it. I need to do a bunch of super jumps to get onto a mansion. Pretty fun. But first, I need to try and not take a lot of damage here. Why'd they spawn so quickly? They weren't meant to spawn that quickly, that's fine. I need to throw 3 grenades up here to kill 3 guys up there. I'm gonna kill this guy. This guy has an Uzi, and I want this Uzi. I'm gonna do a bunch of super jumps with them. So I'm gonna get on this lamppost, and I'm gonna jump up here, and then jump up here, and then jump up here. And now I'm on the roof. I'm gonna roll around this corner. I'm basically just gonna go to the end of the level now. So I need to drop down here, and I'm gonna roll backwards into like this room. It's going to hit a trigger for me, which will spawn the last enemies, because the end of the level is tied to killing these enemies. So just kill them and that's it. That's the level done. So now we're on the final level of the game. This level has some tricks that are annoying. So I need to wait for this guy to come towards me so I can get his MP5. If I go towards him, it's going to actually make the building collapse, so I need him to come to me. I'm going to drop down here. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna do that again. I don't know why I did that. I kill this guy. Kill this guy. There's a bunch of AK ammo in that box, so I jump over to pick it up. Also, there's a lad just chilling. To wait for him to pass. Kill these 2 enemies. Now I'm going to do a trick. So I need to go in slow motion here. I need to get up these stairs. I need to stop this glass door before it opens. So basically this is open, but I can't go through it yet. There's going to be an enemy here I need to kill. Eventually. There we go. So I'm going to get my ammo down to 3 bullets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kill these 2 to get a slowdown bonus, and I'm going to allow myself to get through this door and then shoot dodge to get into this elevator before it closes.
Sometimes both the doors will close like, well, all 3 doors will just close much quicker than...
There we go. So get ready on time soon. It's not yet, but actually no, I'll tell you when. It's not that soon. Kill this guy. Now to kill this guy so I can get a slowdown bonus again to allow me to get up these stairs. Now I'm going to do a triple jump to get up here, which allows me to basically skip the final boss. Just shoot these, get ready on time. Time's coming up in a second. And time. That was Max Payne 2. I hope you enjoyed that terrible speed.
Not terrible.
So yeah, I'll let you watch this final cutscene. It's got some cool ragdoll when he hits the floor. But this is the only cutscene in the game you can't actually skip. So even though I wanted to skip it, I actually can't skip it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's gone off screen. That ragdoll's random. Like, oh, what's he doing now? Okay.
Possessed,
well, yeah,
clearly.
That's Max Payne 2. I'll just show you the credits. So you know I actually did finish the game. There you go, there's the credits. Barely. But that was Max Payne 2. I hope you enjoyed that speed run. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, and good luck to all the other runners.
Yep.
Thank you, Matt, for that awesome run of Max Payne 2. We did have a little bit of love coming in for Matt toward the end of the run. $100 from Phantomina saying, Matt destroying one of my favorite games as a kid is a blast to watch. Thank you to GDQ and all the runners for this awesome event this weekend. There's also a $100 donation from Jim saying, excited for a little bit of GDQ, even in these dark times. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes making this work remotely. I wanted to take a moment to remind you that coming up, we've got Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, and there are quite a few bid wars that you can get into for Lightning Returns, including the mask choice. So partway through the Lightning Returns run, we get the ability to make Lightning wear a mask. You can choose the mask that she wears or doesn't wear. The Retro Lightning mask currently is in the lead. Also, if you like to name things, you've got an opportunity during Lightning Returns to name the Chocobo. It looks like Guile with 2 L's is in the lead with $750. Scallion in second with $205. And with that, we are going to go to a word from our sponsors. Fangamer has official merchandise from Undertale, Metal Gear Solid, Banjo-Kazooie, Monster Hunter, and more. Check out new CRDQ merchandise designed to let you stay home and be comfy. You can check them out online at fangamer.com/GDQ. I was actually there browsing some of the Fangamer merchandise. They've got the comfy joggers that are looking good, as well as the arcade floor blanket. Again, you can check them out online at fangamer.com/GDQ. We have a $20 donation from Repo that says, thank you to all of the medical staff working on the front lines. Hopefully this small donation will help ensure they are well equipped to care for those impacted while remaining safe. And of course, Repo, any donation helps. Thank you very much for your generosity. Anonymous contributes $10 saying, let's go. Thank you to our first responders. And actually, we've been getting quite a bit of generosity from Anonymous in a number of different forms. It seems like one of the most popular is Anonymous with no comment. We've got a couple of $25 donations from Anonymous, as well as a $5 donation from Anonymous, and a $35 donation from Anonymous, all four with no comment. And we are going to go to a brief Twitch ad real quick. We'll be back in just a moment. Corona relief done quick. I'm YoBGS, and I'll be your host for Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. We're taking a few minutes to get it set up, and while we've got a few moments to tell you about your amazing generosity, including a $100 donation from, well, that amazing Anonymous. It says, "Thanks for helping out in these crazy times. We're all in this together." Also, $20 from Carolyn, saying, "Glad to have a little entertainment going to a good cause as we all stay home for the benefit of everyone. Keep up the great work." And I'd mentioned that there were some bid wars you could get in on for Lightning Returns, which is going to be getting started here in just a few moments. That also includes the Midnight Mauve colors. Now, Midnight Mauve, it's a dress-style garb that we get for Lightning during the course of the run that you have the opportunity to recolor, and you can pick the color we use here. Now, we've got cyan, white, light pink, black, and red. And it's actually a pretty close race, so you can still influence the result as long as you get those donations in. Polkadude 900 donates $50 to Direct Relief, saying, "My grandfather passed away due to COVID-19 this past week. He lived a long, good life, but my family and I are going to miss him. This donation is in his honor." $250 from Jalbert, saying, "A hearty thank you to all of you for making this happen." Well, thank you very, very much, Jalberts. Coco Time contributes $50 and says, "Thanks for everything you guys do. Loving the stream. This is amazing. Lightning Returns is one of my favorite games. Everyone stay safe." Want to thank a few people here as well. Some donations coming in with no comment, but incredible generosity. $750 from Che Fox with no comment. Also $500. Again, Anonymous. So generous. Thank you very, very much. And also $256 coming in from Niet170. And $100 from Melabella, all with no comment, but thank you just the same. That is tremendous. Remember, at Corona Relief Done Quick, we are raising money for Direct Relief. Direct Relief is a humanitarian aid organization active in all 50 states and more than 80 countries with a mission to improve the health and lives of people affected by poverty or emergencies without regard to religion, politics, or ability to pay. Direct Relief has responded to many disasters in the past few years, including Hurricane Harvey, Irma, Maria, the California wildfires, and the Australian brush fires. Additionally, Direct Relief provides medical aid and supplies to those in poverty, as well as medical clinics worldwide. Rated a perfect 100 on Charity Navigator, your donation goes the distance when you contribute to Direct Relief. You can learn more about Direct Relief's ongoing efforts related to COVID-19 at directrelief.org/emergency/coronavirus-outbreak.